Daniel didn't understand at first. He thought silence was weakness. He thought walking away without a fight meant surrendering. But what didn't he know back then, what couldn't he see while he was still in the middle of it, was that silence, real silence, is the loudest scream a man can make. It's not running away, it's not avoidance, it's restraint. The kind of restraint that says, I am done trying to convince someone to see my value. The kind of silence that isn't rooted in pride or ego, but in self-respect. Because Daniel had spent too long trying to prove that he was worth keeping, he spent nights writing and rewriting messages that would never be answered. He played scenes in his head, what he should have said, how he could have made her understand. But no matter how deep the love, how pure the intention, you cannot make someone receive what they're not ready for. And the truth hit him slowly then all at once. He never had control. Not over her thoughts, not over her emotions, not over the decisions she made when she stopped choosing him. What he did have, and what he had ignored for far too long, was his own response. His own power to walk away with dignity, to stop dancing in circles of confusion, to step out of a situation that only drained him, confused him, softened him. And that shift, internal and unspoken, was everything. Because when he stopped chasing, when he stopped reaching out, when he finally fell silent, she felt something she hadn't expected, a void. Not because he vanished from her life, but because he took his energy with him, the attention, the emotional safety net. The knowing he'd always be there. Gone. That's what most people don't understand. It's not the words that haunt us. It's the lack of them. It's not the fights or the apologies we remember. It's the cold absence, the unanswered questions, the chapter that ends without a final line. Daniel didn't block her. He didn't insult her. He didn't try to show off how he was doing better. He just went still. He stopped explaining, stopped updating, stopped trying to maintain a connection that wasn't being returned, and slowly, her mind started doing what every human mind does in the face of uncertainty. It filled in the blanks. It asked, why did he stop? Did he move on? Was I wrong? Was he better than I thought? Did I lose something valuable and only realize it too late? Because here's the brutal truth. The mind hates loose ends. It can handle pain. It can process heartbreak. But what it cannot stand is not knowing, not understanding. And when a man removes himself from a woman's life without offering closure, without one last conversation to wrap things up, it creates a mental itch that can't be scratched. It stays. It lingers. It replays in her mind at 1 a.m. not because she still loves him, but because the brain is addicted to patterns, and now that pattern is broken. And what about Daniel? He didn't disappear to get attention. He didn't fall silent to play games. He did it because he realized the cost of staying was greater than the reward. He did it because no amount of words would change the fact that she had stopped listening. He did it because peace became more valuable than answers. You see, when a man is truly done, it's not loud. It's not dramatic. It's quiet, calm, final, and women can feel that. They can feel when your energy pulls away, not out of punishment, but out of maturity. They can feel when you stop hoping for a reply, when you stop checking if they viewed your story, when your silence is not a tactic, but a transformation. She'd talk to her friends. She'll say she thought he was the type who'd always come back. She'll say she didn't expect him to move on so fast. But that's not what's really bothering her. What haunts her is that she was so sure she had time. She thought she could explore, detach, entertain other options, and still come back to him when she was ready. But now, there's no return, no open door. No, maybe one day. He's not angry. He's just gone. Emotionally, spiritually, mentally gone. That's what makes it real. Let's talk about emotional value for a second. People don't value what's always there. You only start craving oxygen when you're gasping for breath. You only notice the sun when the clouds cover it. And she only started wondering about Daniel when his silence became louder than all the words he used to say. And now her ego is caught in conflict. Because reaching out means admitting she misjudged him. It means swallowing pride. It means risking rejection. And her fear of that rejection is now greater than her desire for control. That's what silence does. It flips the entire script. And Daniel? He's not waiting by the phone. He's not hoping for a message. He's not watching her story in hopes she'll remember. He's outgrowing her memory. He's becoming someone new. Someone stronger. Someone who doesn't need to beg for affection or clarity. His silence isn't about her anymore. It's about him. It's about healing, rebuilding, becoming a man who never again confuses availability with love, consistency with begging, or attention with self-worth. That's what men need to understand. The power isn't in reacting. It's in not reacting. It's in the discipline to stay silent when your ego wants to shout. It's in walking away when every part of you wants to stay. It's in knowing your value so deeply, so completely, that someone's inability to see it doesn't shake you anymore. Silence is not weakness. It's restraint. It's knowing that if they really valued you, they would have made sure not to lose you in the first place. So if you're in that place where she left, where you're tempted to explain, to beg, to write one more message, don't do it. Go silent, not to manipulate her, but to restore yourself. Not to make her miss you, but to finally hear yourself. The man who doesn't chase is not cold. He's clear. The man who lets go is not weak. He's free. And one day she'll remember. Not the messages, not the calls, not the effort. She'll remember the moment you stopped, the silence that followed. The fact that you never looked back, and in that memory you will live forever not as the man she lost, but as the man she couldn't replace. If this spoke to you, like, comment, and subscribe for more videos that go deeper than surface-level dating advice. The most powerful thing you can ever become is silent when you've said enough.